Hey everybody, it's Blackwing Ninja. I'm coming to you with my first ever tournament report. I went to Heroes Collectibles, played in the tournament, and this is the deck I took. I got top 4, ended up losing in top 4 to something that I didn't expect to be playing, so I think I'll just give you the deck profile now. So I was playing one Stratos. Let me just make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, alright. I was playing one Stratos, 3 Neos Alias, 3 Bubbleman. Usually ended up siding out one Rhoda, 2 E-Call, 2 Duality, Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Night Beam. Did put in so much work. Triple MST put in so much work. Gemini Spark usually ended up siding one of these out, but that's because they start playing around the third one, even though it's not there. 2 Forbidden Dress, really liked this card. It put in a lot of damage step shenanigans, kept Shining from dying to Raikou. 2 Super Poly, put in so much work. 3 Miracle Fusion, most broken card in the deck. I was playing 2 Warning, but I can't find it at the time. I can't find it right now, and I wanted to make this video, but yeah, 2 Warning. Warning was good, but March format can't play it, so placing it. 1 Torrential, 1 Starlight Road, 2 Bottomless, 1 Fiendish Chain, and I actually, right before the tournament, I picked up Breakthrough Skill. This card was so good the whole tournament. It was amazing. I really loved it. 2 Hero Blast, so good, and then a lot of people disagree with me, but I think 3D Prison is amazing. So I'll go over side and extra and side real quick. The extra stayed pretty much relatively the same. Like, I don't think I'll ever really change this extra deck much, short of a few rank 4s coming in. This is coming out for a Escuridao next format in April. But until then, I'll still play it because people are still going to be playing windups and stuff. And then the side deck, I sided 2 Thunder Kings, 2 Soul Taker. I usually ended up siding in these 2. Sided in this one match. It was really good. Unfortunately, I didn't get it off like I wanted to, but it was really good. I sided this in against Verz, so I, killed an Ophion and a normal, and, I just got a free alias off of it, but I still lost that in round. 2 Skill Drain, it was really good. 1 Royal Decree, just in case I saw random Chain Burn or something, I don't know. I saw people playing it, but they didn't enter the tournament like I thought they would. 1 Defissure, and actually I got this card too. 1 Different Dimension Ground. This card's amazing against Mermails because it's chainable, so, like, what you can do is, like, they'll reveal Megalo, you flip Different Dimension Ground, because they have the MSTs for this, usually game 2, but, like, you flip this over, they have no place. They have to set Lind, or they have to do something, so you can play around that. 1 Rivalry, because I did see somebody playing windups, ended up not playing him at all. 2 Debunk for Mermail and Dark World, things like that, and then 2 Soul Drain. So, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my matchups. Round 1, I played Fire Fist, and the card that put in so much work was MST. The fact that I played 3 MST and 1 Night Beam, it really just won me the game. I sided out Gemini Spark, sided out a Bubble Man, sided in TK Ryos and Decree. I didn't draw him, but it was just really good. I kept MSTing his Tenki. He couldn't search. He couldn't get a monster. I 2-0'd him. Then round 2, I played another Fire Fist, and I 2-1'd him. I lost, or game 1, he opened up Rabbit, and, he attacked over me. But then I, sparked, I got rid of his monster, and I, just, Neos Alias, Gemini Spark kept putting in work. He couldn't get a monster on the board because I kept MSTing the Tenki. They need that card so much, so this card is, like, amazing in that matchup. And then game 2, I sided in Decree, sided in TK Ryos again. I saw the Ryo, but it didn't do too much because it ended up getting warninged. I didn't see the Decree, but I also got this new mat. Picked this up, traded a guy for it. It was really fun, or it was a good deal. He valued it like 15, so I was like, okay, I can do that. I need a new mat anyway. Then game 3, he opened up Tengu, and I sacked him. Like, I attacked over the Tengu, and then he brought out another Tengu, and then I super polyed with that Tengu, did 28 damage, and then he just couldn't get over that monster because I kept clearing monsters off the board. Bottomless put in a lot of work, and the one time that he did draw the bear, like he got the bear, I had the one time that he did get the bear, I had the breakthrough skill. Which, yeah, I had breakthrough skill set, so like he activated, tried to kill a monster, and I changed breakthrough skill. So I mean, this was really good. I used this on rabbits. I used this on Rabbit game 1. Like, it was a good game. Game 1 against the Fire Fist dude, the first one, like, we ended up getting this huge grind game, and I ended up topping an e-call. Round 3, I actually played my friend Josh, the guy who took me there. He's on my team, so, like, after a little bit of, like, he wanted to play it out, and I was like, okay. I asked him if I could just have the win, because at this point, he'd gotten a bye, and he had 1 win, and I had just 2 wins. And I was like, well, we had a debate over, like, the tournament mechanics, and it turned out we were both wrong. But we ended up playing it out, and I 2-0'd him. I just drew better than he did. Round 4, I played against Chaos Dragons. This was a really good game. Game 1, I just... Shining did all the work, and he just couldn't get over Shining. Game 2 was really interesting. It was like a really close grind match, and the hand that I ended up having was a Bumbleman, an MST, and a Miracle Fusion. He had no cards in hand. That was my draw. I didn't have the another monster in grave, so I couldn't activate the Miracle Fusion. And I was like, okay, well, he has no monsters in hand. Almost all of his Chaos monsters were gone. He'd already used 2 Light Pulsars, Dark Flare, BLS was milled, like, everything was milled, basically, and I was like, okay, well, there's nothing much he can top into. I thought about doing the bubble play, like, he was at 1,700 life points. I thought about setting this, MSTing, and then drawing 2. But I was like, no, that's not good, because he had 1 back row, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was something sided. He might have sided Mirror Force or something, I don't know. But I didn't go for it, and it turns out that if I would have made that, like, he top decked a Light Pulsar. If I would have made that play, I would have won. And then game 3, I lost to BLS, and so that happened. I was undefeated until that point, so he got the map. And, yeah, so, round 4, Locked to Verse.